Hello everyone, and welcome to my Sister Wives Today Update channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Sister Wives, Kody Brown completely circulates Janelle's greatest fear. Fans of Sister Wives believe that Kody Brown may have fully realized one of Janelle's greatest fears. She departed because she was the second wife to abandon the idea of a true marriage with Kody. Only Robin was left to look after Kody after Christine came first and Mary last. Now that everyone is talking about him, what did he do? To learn more, continue reading. Fans of Sister Wives find Kody's remarks ironic. Fans of Sister Wives took to Reddit to talk about some of the irony that occurred in season 19. It is widely acknowledged that Robin's involvement was a major contributing factor to the issues that arose between Kody Brown and his previous 3 spouses. Supporters believe that Kody's remarks and the context in which he stated them are ironic. Additionally, they believe that Janelle Brown ought to have followed her instincts all those years ago. Her darkest dread seemed to be resurfacing now. Years ago, while sitting in the cul-de-sac, Kody informed Janelle that he had no intention of riding off into the sunset with Robin. Kody stated the exact opposite now, standing outdoors in the same cul-de-sac. He claimed that he and Robin were riding out into the sunset. In a Reddit post, one of the admirers stated, "It's strangely ironic that he stood outside the cul-de-sac and declared that he was riding off into the sunset with Robin, even though he had previously sat inside the cul-de-sac and declared that he wasn't going to do so. He was a member of the family when he claimed he wasn't going to do that, but he has now done exactly what he said he wouldn't, and he is now outside the family, excluding everyone he pledged not to leave behind." Worse, fans concur that Kody's remarks were a clear jab at Janelle. His comments have now brought her terror full circle. On Reddit, many also expressed their belief that Kody will finally confront Robin for her damaging actions over the years. Most people say it will happen eventually. So then Robin and Kody's marriage is doomed, according to one fan. The admirer uttered, "We all know that this marriage is equally doomed and that it won't be happy even if they stay together, which is why it's so amusing. Both of them are deserving of a lifetime of misery and having to observe the originals prosper and lead happy lives. This is my favorite thing." The depressing reason behind Sister Wives star Christine Brown wanted her mother to attend her appointment for her wedding gown. Christine Brown desires her ideal wedding dress. Christine looked on gowns for her wedding to David Woolley in the Sister Wives episode that aired on December 8. A significant number of her closest friends and family members, including her mother, accompanied her to the bridal shop. Christine, 52, was looking for a dress that would make her feel like a princess for her second wedding. She recruited the most significant ladies in her life, including her mother Annie, her daughters, and her future mother-in-law, to assist her find the ideal look. "This is my small entourage of excellent, and I have a great set of females here. My mother is present," Christine remarked. Given that Annie was unable to attend Christine's first wedding, it was particularly meaningful for Christine to have her mother watch her try on bridal gowns. "My mom and I chose my wedding gown together when I married Kody. It was handcrafted for me by my mom," the Sister Wives star revealed. "My wedding gown was fashioned by my mother. Because it was a spiritual wedding, she was unable to attend. She said, to attend the wedding services in our church, you must be a member of the church. Thus, she was unable to attend. She never saw me wearing the dress, even though she had it there for me. I really value having my mother here." After a hurried 6-week engagement, Christine married Kody in 1994, and her dress was created with the Brown family's devout religious convictions in mind. Janelle Brown, Christine's ex-sister wife, clarified that wearing extremely modest wedding dresses is customary for women in their religion. Janelle clarified, "It's very traditional, like, covered, to the wrist, to the floor, no low necklines. They are often rather dull and uninteresting." For wedding number 2, Christine, who earlier declared that she hated the dress she wore to her and Kody's wedding, had a completely different vision. Michaelty, her daughter, said, "I believe my mom wants something that is both sexy and elegant." Christine didn't want to go too far in the opposite direction, but she was searching for something less dowdy than her first wedding gown. She tried on a gown that left little room for interpretation. She called it the dress for the vagina. Christine declared, "I'm not wearing this dress, because it's a little bit too much for me." Much more than that. Sister Wives, an explanation of Maddie Brush's remarks regarding Kody Brown's financial difficulties. Her claims are unexpected. Maddie Brush, a co-star on Sister Wives, recently made remarks regarding Kody Brown's financial difficulties that sparked curiosity and merit more investigation. Maddie, 29, is Kody's daughter from his second marriage to Janelle Brown. The two haven't been particularly close in recent years. Caleb Brush and Maddie are married and soon to welcome their fourth child together. The two appear to take a completely different stance on money than Maddie did when she was a child. Kody has 4 women and 18 children overall, making him a polygamous family. Even though Kody and several of his wives worked, money was always a problem since there were so many mouths to feed. Maddie's perspective on her father's financial problems has changed when she became an adult and started her own family and business. Continue reading to learn more about the financial difficulties facing the Brown family. In a recent YouTube interview with the Authentic Society podcast, Maddie talked candidly about her upbringing and her family's financial circumstances. "Before the show, we were very poor," Maddie remarked. "I think my dad made decent money, but we had 15 kids. After the Sister Wives cast members had 3 more kids, things would get much more difficult financially. The Sister Wives family was constantly in need of additional funds. They were therefore constantly lured to dubious, seldom successful money-making schemes over the years. The Browns dabbled in a number of ventures, including a jewelry company, a book, and a clothes store. Caleb Brush, Maddie's husband, and she are expecting their 4th child together, have somewhat different financial management styles. Caleb taught Maddie how to save money, in contrast to her parents, who would spend it as soon as they had it. The rest of the Sister Wives clan might benefit from Maddie's more responsible handling of money now that she and her mother, Janelle, have started a business together. Mary Brown has revealed her position toward her former Sister Wives. The Sister Wives actress recently talked about her non-existent bond with fellow ex-wife, Christine Brown. She was legally divorced from her ex-husband Kody Brown in 2014, but she stayed with him till they spiritually separated in 2022. In an interview with Us Weekly that was published on December 10, Mary stated, "I wish her all the best. Together, we have experienced a great deal of life. Although we've had a great time together in the past, our paths simply don't currently coincide. They may crisscross here and there throughout our lives, but we're not living parallel lives anymore," the TLC star added, underscoring the fact that they are not close because their paths have diverged. Mary also shared her feelings about Christine, who married David Woolley in 2023 after divorcing Kody in 2021, not sending her a wedding invitation. "It was completely okay," she said. "I believe that you should only have the people you feel most comfortable with at your wedding, and I wasn't that for her, and I'm completely okay with it. I believe that we have both simply accepted the fact that this is where we are in life and that we wish each other well. She does the same for me, I know it." However, Christine is not the only ex-wife from Kody's multiple marriages with whom Mary is no longer in contact. She stated that she is happy with how that is and that she and Janelle Brown, who split from Kody in 2022, talk on occasion and are cordial and decent with each other. What is the current status of her relationship with Kody, who is now married to Robin Brown exclusively? "It's cordial," according to her. "We don't meet up," the 53-year-old clarified. "We treat each other with kindness, but we aren't actively pursuing a phone call or text exchange. He frequently says, 'We'll be friends,' and others respond, 'Okay, we'll be friendly,' but it's not like we're best buddies or anything. I'm okay with it." Shortly after their 1990 vows, Kody Brown declared he was prepared to separate from his first wife, Mary Brown. "Still, he led me to believe that he would work on things by saying, 'Oh Mary, when we move to Flagstaff, this will be a good time to have a new beginning for us.'" Mary mentioned their 2018 move in the September 15 premiere. "As if he had convinced me of those things. He has been doing this for a very long time." Her primary complaint, she stated, is his lack of communication and how he really felt and what he really wanted or what he really didn't want and the story that he's been telling for all these years. Also, Kody admitted that there might have been mixed messages, but only because, he added, I'm like, why would I do this, when he began to work on things. I would not court and date her now. In any case, when Meri finally pulled the plug in early 2023, her pals were ecstatic. They say, all right, we're backing you and here for you. Additionally, it's about darn time, she admitted. Because if he can push me out and I leave, he's not the bad guy because he didn't walk away, she says, implying that he had been trying to get her to leave him for years by claiming he didn't love her. In the season premiere, Kody said that he was prepared to let the idea die, years after the family had bought the 14-acre plot of land in Flagstaff, Arizona, on which they intended to build. Unable to construct without paying the entire $820,000 price tag, which the family allegedly did in 2023, he said to Robin Brown, his surviving wife, I'd almost rather scrap it or sell it and then just start again somewhere else. I can't talk about that, she said in reference to Robin. That is so not where I'm at. Janelle Brown, the second wife, previously told E! News that we just kind of started to grow apart, but in the end, she left because of Kody's shortcomings as a dad to several of his children. The mom told Logan Brown, Madison Brown Brush, Hunter Brown, Garrison Brown, Gabriel Brown, and Savannah Brown, the big spark for me was when his relationship broke down with my children and he didn't seem like he would move heaven and earth to fix it. And I thought, okay, that was what was really holding me here. Janelle refused to entertain the possibility of reconciliation, even when Kody brought it up in the November 3rd episode. I don't know how I would ever reconcile with him and have him not have a relationship with my kids, she stated. No, I'm going to always choose my kids. That was Kody's justification for not trying harder to patch up the problems he was having with some of his grown children. I don't fit in the family anymore, he complained in the episode that aired on September 15th. And then I have some relationship with some of the other kids and it's infrequent, he said, explaining that he was still totally married to Robin and raising their 5 children together, Dayton, Aurora, Brianna, Solomon, and Ariella Brown. What should I do with all of this, I ask myself. It's not a family-like atmosphere. We're probably doing the worst we've ever done in our marriage, Robin admitted in the season 19 premiere, even though they were being totally monogamous for the first time in their 14-year marriage. Between us, things have been difficult. He isn't sure if he or one of the other women is to blame. Are you going to reject me too? Kody seems to be gazing at me because he's experiencing a lot of rejection. She consequently disclosed, I'm on my toes. I have to constantly check to make sure he isn't ruining our connection. There's no resource to help with the idea that I'm still married to a man who's going through divorces, she said, summarizing the most difficult aspect. I can't look myself in the mirror and say, hey, dude, Kody shared, expressing a crisis of confidence. I cherish you. Seeing her former sister wives enjoy their new era was difficult for Robin. They're all moving on, she said on the episode that aired on October 27th. I feel like the idiot that got left behind. Add Janelle's eldest daughter Madison to the list of kids Kody doesn't currently have a relationship with. I know that Maddie has not had any conversations with her dad, Janelle explained during the premiere. He's not called, she's not called him, and she doesn't have any relationship with Robin. She's pretty much written them both off. At issue, said Janelle, is Kody having a half-hearted relationship with Maddie's kids Axel, Evangeline, and Josephine. She doesn't really want him to have any contact unless he can commit to it. As a result, Janelle shared in the September 22nd episode, Kody did sort of cut off communication with Maddie and her husband Caleb Brush, whose sister was married to Kody's brother, when the family started to really dissolve. With Kody not visiting or calling, Maddie has been mama bear to the extreme, added Janelle. She has felt like until he can be consistent and show up and not be dramatic, that she feels like it's probably better if they don't know about him. And while Robin noted she's been encouraging Kody to reach out and mend things, she said, I think the kids should be doing the same thing, too. For now, though, Kody doesn't seem ready to repair the rift, griping that every time he spoke to his daughter, it was a fish for gossip and I got tired of it.